Let's rock.
This tier list is heavily influenced by the 3 points on the right side of the chart. I want to be perfectly clear that you can have fun with any weapon in the game. My top weapon to this day is still the Matic. A player can be good with any weapon that they want to practice with. Jumping into the list, we'll start off with the AKM. Once upon a time, when the game had less weapons, the AKs were really powerful, but now they just aren't. It has a bayonet, 30 rounds, and has 2 fire modes. The AKM is bad.
Quit wasting my time.
First up for the South is the M1 Garand. The M1 Garand's actually a pretty good rifle. It generally will one-shot kill, and it also has a hard-to-see muzzle flash. However, it only comes with 8 rounds, and that puts it at the worst available battle rifles for the Southern team. But you really can't deny that the M1 Garand is fun.
I like it.
The next AK is the Type 56. The Type 56 will virtually perform the same as the AKM. You just really need to ask yourself, which sights do you like best between the two, if you want to use either one. You can view the Type 56 sight picture along with the AKM in the bad pile.
Quit wasting my time.
Now we'll talk about the M14. The M14 is generally a better pick over the early war M16 simply because it holds more bullets. The M14 hits hard and has plenty of ammo. Unfortunately, reloading the M14 can be very annoying. If you do not fire enough rounds from your magazine, your character will actually try to reload the M14 with a stripper clip. To avoid this, simply shoot all your rounds and then perform the reload. The M14 is good.
Get some.
The last AK is the 56 TAC-1. And I know what many of you guys might be thinking. How are the AKs bad? Well, because when there are better options, they're just not that good. I will admit though, if you do play with an AK, and you play with the 56 TAC-1 and fold the stock, it will make your character aim down the sights faster. This can give you a pretty significant advantage in firefights, so the only AK worth picking is actually pretty fun.
I like it.
The M16 is a very solid rifle. You honestly should have no issues using it. The only annoying thing is that the early war variant only comes with 18 rounds. The late war M16 gets the option to use 30 round magazines, which is significantly better. The early war M16 is going to be fun, but the late war M16 is really good.
Get some.
Next up for the North is the garbage rod, or the Mosin. The Mosin is not a good rifle. It's debatably a bad weapon, which that hurts saying because I, personally, have a lot of fun with the Mosin. It may not be the best, but it is more reliable than some of the other northern rifles. The Mosin is a lot of fun.
I like it.
Next up is the best battle rifle in the game, the L1A1. It's great. It really is. It does everything the M14 does, but better, and it has no reloading issues at all.
It's ass-kicking time.
You know, looking at this list, we should probably just get this out of the way. The SKS is one of the worst guns in the game. It does not do enough damage, and when you go to reload it, it bugs all of the time. The only thing this weapon has going for it is that it's really quiet for whatever reason. I try to use the SKS every now and then, but it's just so bad.
Get that crap out of here.
The MOS 49 fills the same role as the SKS, but it's the North's best battle rifle. It does suffer from the reload bug, but at the end of the day, the North does not have another rifle like the MOS 49, especially a battle rifle, which puts it in the best category.
It's ass-kicking time.
The last Southern rifle is the M2 Carbine. The M2 Carbine is probably the best rifle in the game at engaging enemies within 100 meters. It's widely available. The Arvin even get it for their Rifleman class early war. It holds 30 rounds for an early war rifle, it has virtually no recoil, and it can go full auto.
It's ass-kicking time.
That leaves us with the M1 Carbine for the North. The 30 round M1 is the best northern rifle. You know, I slept on this rifle for a very long time, and the reason I did that was because earlier when the game came out, we only ever had the 15 round version. And the 15 round version is bad. But with the 30 round version, I will constantly find myself using every single bullet in this gun almost every life. This gun is amazing at engaging enemies up to 100 meters. Just do not stop clicking. I recommend opening up the sight picture by maxing out the 0 on the rifle and having a very good time.
It's ass kicking time.
Between the North and the South Rifleman, I will say that the North has the best Rifleman loadouts. The South definitely has better rifles, but the fact that you can get both of the best rifles for the North early war as the NLF gives them the edge. North Rifleman is the best. South Rifleman is good.